Hey everybody, we're doing Get Ready with me today. Here I am using my Seint 3D palette and I am putting my main highlight all over, and I'm using the 3D brush, the rounded end of the 3D brush. My main highlight shade is Goddess and Mango mixed together. So I'm just bringing it down my neck. And I am applying an extremely thin amount of product. I know a lot of people do that cheetah hack method, but I just feel for myself that that's just too much product for me and my 40-year-old skin. Here I am applying my pop highlight, which is Amber, which is a couple shades lighter than my skin tone, and also Sunlit because it's really brightening. It's a very yellow toned color. Here I'm using the detail brush, and I'm using the small end of the detail brush and applying my contour color, which is Indigo. And I just bring that around my hairline, giving me a more chiseled cheek there, bringing it down my cheekbone. And then I take the larger end, which is like the flatter paddle end of the detail brush, and I am carving out my chin, trying to hide all my loose skin under there. Now I'm using the smudge brush. This is my favorite part. I'm using the smudge brush to contour my nose. Make it a little shorter. Give me a little button nose. Now I'm using the other end of the smudge brush and using my pop highlight and kind of making an exclamation point down the bridge of my nose, and then a little pop of the highlight in the tip of my nose, and using our Perfector sponge to blend that out. I blended a little bit too much, so I added a little bit more there. Lots of blending. I forgot to do my pop highlight in my forehead, so that's what I'm doing right here. And then blending everything out. So next I am doing bronzer and brows. So I am using our Bella bronzer, and I mixed it with the Glow Illuminator, which is a cream illuminator. And I am kind of blending that into the contour and then bringing it down. Here I'm setting my eyelids and my under eyes with the Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder. I believe it's shade number 2, which is medium. It's very light. I can't use that all over my face there. And I am using the Huda Beauty, I think it is called Bomb Brows, and the color is Rich Brown. It has an extremely fine tip on it. I have lots of eyebrow hair, so I usually don't need any help creating hair. And I'm just cleaning it up under there with my pop highlight, so Amber and Sunlit mixed together. I just clean up the end. I just had them waxed, but I still can't find my eyebrow girl. I miss Lucy. All right, so now let's move on to eyeshadows. So here I'm using Bubba as my transition shade. I have lots of eye real estate here from I have lots of space between my eyelid, the tip, like where my lashes are, to my eyebrow. And I have hooded eyelids. So I'm half Filipino, so I have my features are different. I have, a flatter nose. My eyelids are flat, so I have to put lots of dimension. Here I am mixing together Sedona and Cocoa, and I am just blending that up into the crease. And then I take a little bit of Sedona mixed with Pomegranate as well. And I just keep going back into Bubba and blending out those edges. Here I'm taking the Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadow in the color Bette. And I'm basically like cutting my crease because, again, I have very flat lids, and if I don't define them, then I basically don't have a lid. Here I am mixing hot chocolate and Angel's Landing, and I'm just putting that on top of that Tilbury powder. or excuse me, Charlotte Tilbury cream shadow. And then I'm going back in and blending. And there I always use like an orangey shade to blend out the edges. And that color was Tangerine. So I am putting my lash glue on. I use the Lilly Lashes lash glue, and my lashes are also Lilly lashes in the style Beverly Drive. You can find those at Sephora. Here I am doing my winged liner. I pretty much always have to do a winged liner, again, because of the size of my eyes, as well as I just need the definition. And I just use Maybelline eyeliner, and it is called the Hyper Easy Brush Tip. I don't like felt tip liners, so. And then I went in with the Milk Makeup. The Milk Makeup Infinity Longwear Eyeliner in black, and I tight lined my eye as well as did my lower lash line. And now I am applying my false lashes. They just open up my eyes so much. I know people say that, you know, thick liner and water, you know, black eyeliner in your waterline and your tight line will make your eyes look smaller. For me, it makes my eyes look so much bigger. And that's what I'm trying to achieve. And I'm just using the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash for my lower lash line for my mascara. My upper lash line mascara, I use the GrandeMascara. It has like growth stuff in it to help grow my eyebrows or eyelashes, since I wear falsies every single day. And I'm just finishing up my other eye, putting my lash on there. Here I am using Riviera, which is one of our shimmer shadows, to brighten up my inner corner. I will come back though and use our highlight in Georgia and Glamazing. I kind of mix those two together and to add a little bit more of a pop there. Here I'm applying Sandstone. She has my heart. She's my favorite. She just really brightens up my cheeks, and you could see my face is I'm starting to smile more. I'm glowing up a little bit. And I also put a little bit of that Glamazing and Georgia Illuminator on the tip of my nose. Here I'm just using our lip conditioner and just applying a thin layer to my lips just to make them nice and soft. Here I am applying Morphe's lip liner in the color Sweet Tea. And I kind of feather that on the outer corners, and kind of blend it in to give my lips some dimension. I mean, I have decent sized lips, but I have to use lip liner to make them pop a little bit more. And then I'm going into the shade Bear, which is our newest lip and cheek color. It's a limited color. And so I'm using that, and I'm kind of blending that into the lip liner and kind of defining the edges. I am right here going into, we have a cream lip liner. It's called Suede. And I'm kind of mixing those two together along with the Bear. I went back in with my lip liner, and then there I am using the Dior lip glow oil in the shade Mahogany, and it's pretty much see-through. It looks like a chocolatey brown berry color, but it's pretty much see-through. I'm going in with more blush because blush is life. And then I have to tame my thick, crazy-haired eyebrows, smooth those down. And I use setting spray. I don't show it here. And I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray, which is my favorite. And then I am done. There we are. Have a good one.